Hello everyone. In this video, we will be solving problem number 520, detect capital. The problem statement is, we have been given a string word and we need to return true if the usage of the capitals in it is correct. There are three valid patterns in which we need to return true if the string matches that particular pattern. The first is if all of the characters in the string are uppercase. The second is all the characters are lowercase, and the third is only the first character is upper, the rest all of them are lowercase. We have been given the constraints that the word length will be greater than or equal to 1 and less than or equal to 100. Now let's switch to whiteboard and talk about how we can solve this problem efficiently. Let's start by comparing the examples. So if we look at the first one, USA and Google, it starts with the first character being upper. Word, the character at index 0 is upper, and the second character is what is defining the flow. So it could be either uppercase or it could be lowercase. So if I add one more condition to this, saying that word at index 1, if it is upper as well, it means all of the character needs to be upper. So I can then run a for loop and then compare to make sure all of the characters are upper. Let's say if this condition is not met, there are two possibilities. This condition will not meet in this case, the LeetCode example, or the text Google. The next for loop will be to check if all of the characters are lower. We don't care how the word started with, but the remaining characters starting from the index 1 should be lower. And the one more constraint that we need to think about is the word length greater than or equal to 1 and it is less than or equal to 100. And because of this constraint, the word could be just one character. So it could be A, B, smaller c, smaller d, etc., which is also a valid word in itself. This solution gives us the time complexities of O of n, as we are only iterating through the text or the word once, and our space complexity is O of 1. I hope you were able to follow this explanation. Let me show you how we can implement the very same solution using C#. Here is the solution in C#. I start by checking if the length of the word is greater than 1. If this condition is not met, it will not go inside the if loop and then simply return true. The next check is where I'm confirming if the first character and the second character are uppercase. If the two conditions are met, if these two conditions are met, all of the remaining characters in the string should be uppercase. So I'm running a for loop and then checking if the character is lower. If yes, then I'm returning false and not continuing further. If the first two characters are not uppercase, then I'm going into the else condition where I'm iterating from the second character and then checking if any of the character is upper, then I'm stopping the flow and returning false. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you were able to follow my explanation and the solution. This solution is available on my GitHub repository. The link is there in the description below. Feel free to check that out. If you have any comments or suggestions, feel free to reach out to me, and I will see you in the next one.